Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me again. It's the Winning Touch podcast, and that's all I have to say about that. I got my phone back, so I'm starting up Instagram Live. So if you want to go check that out, check that out. And yes, once again, hitting a dead end. Well, I screwed up last week. I didn't record because, I don't know, insert excuse. I screwed up and didn't get it done. So I'm here. I'm doing it now. It's kind of late, but that's how I roll sometimes. So yeah, missed it last week, and it kind of bummed me out the more and more I thought about it, and so I'm recording again for sure. No way I'm missing 2 weeks in a row. I like it too much. Keeps me kind of level. Just a little bit. Kind of a little bit level. Those aren't words. But oh well. What is up? What is up? Oh, I don't know. Let's hit it up. Start it up with the movie review because I saw an awesome one. Yep, you guessed it. I'm a geek. I like the Marvel movies, so I saw the latest one. The Captain Marvel. Or Marvel, whatever. Captain Marvel. Otherwise known as, I can't remember the real name. Claire, was it? I want to say Claire. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really liked it. Keeping with the Marvel theme, the comic books, a lot of action, a lot of fun. The humor in it was spectacular. Really enjoyed the jokes because you didn't see them coming. The main character, Captain Marvel character, is pretty funny. She's a real smart ass, so that's good. I keep moving the mic around because I want the best recording. I'm like picky about this shit now. And I gotta be able to look at my little notes, right? Gotta have notes. Got to be official and organized and treat this like I should. But yeah, Captain Marvel was good. I really enjoyed it. They did a good job. One of the things I liked the most about it was it's based in the 90s. Who's from the 90s? Your boy. That was super fucking gay, what I just did there. But that's alright too, isn't it? I can have a gay day. Can I have a gay day? I can have a gay moment, because I just did. You can say that again. But yeah, I did grow up in the 90s, so all the references were there. It was great. I definitely caught on to them. I took my daughter to see it. So whenever there was like a little 90s thing, I had this urge to tell her about it. Just be like leaning over. Yeah, that's what computers did back then. Or yeah, that band, that t-shirt she's wearing, it's one of my favorites. So, what do the kids say? Hashtag relatable. I'm clearly not one of the kids. I might be what you refer to as an elder millennial, since I was born like right on the cusp of it. I believe it was 82 to something. I don't know exactly. I don't care either. More importantly, if you hear that noise in the back, that's my cat. Which is a good segue into the next subject. Yeah, I got my cat in my room. She's been living in here for a week. Watching my buddy's dog. Her name's Roxy, and she is a hoot. I wasn't sure about watching the dog. I knew it'd be good for my daughter, a little trial run for her dog or something, if she ever gets one. Not saying either way. Maybe another year. But yeah, it's good, man. Her name's Roxy. She's an English bulldog, I believe. The French bulldogs, I think, are the small little ones. And the English bulldogs are the bigger one. She's the bigger one. She's kind of a pudgy little black and white dog. But she's a lot of fun. Got the smashed in face like those dogs do. So yeah, obviously the cat and the dog aren't going to like it. They're not going to get along. People like to say, oh, cats and dogs, they're friends, and that. No. They're mortal enemies. There's been multiple cartoons made about it. We know this as lore. That's what the fuck. They don't like each other. The cat did get out on the second day. So the dog hadn't really settled in. I mean, she's good with us and everything, not aggressive at all. But she's still a little nervous around, didn't like it when nobody was here. Followed me around the house. And so the cat gets out, fucking lightning bolts it down the hallway, goes straight to the living room where the dog is, of course. The dog hears her coming, knows she's coming a mile away. So I get to the fucking living room, because clearly I'm a mile behind the cat, because it's made of lightning, or she was lightning in a past life or something, I don't know. But so she did that, and as soon as I got there, they're about an inch from each other's fucking face. So I grabbed the cat. She doesn't have front claws, but she does have back claws. And cats use those fucking things too. When they're freaked out, they're scared, or they're pissed off, which is what she was. All of the above. She was all of it. And she showed it. I don't know, I got little marks on my hands. I'm not saying I was mortally wounded or anything, but she took a piece out of me. I was bleeding. I picked her up. It doesn't like being picked up to begin with. So when I come up, surprise her, grab her when the dog's an inch away from her face, and scoop her up. Surprise! She friggin' hooked me. Just got a good chunk out of me. Right on my hand. But I don't know, it happens. I don't know, she didn't claw my eye out or anything, so that's a good thing. But neither of them got hurt. They didn't bite each other. And it took her right back to my room. The cat was pissed. She makes these sounds that sound like a fucking something from hell coming to earth. And it is loud. And it goes right through your skull, in your fucking cerebral cortex, right into the part of your brain that's in the middle. I don't know. Right down into your goddamn spinal cord. How about that? Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, last week, kind of lousy. I was sick for 2 days. It's not why I missed the podcast, because it wasn't until Wednesday, Thursday that I missed it. But yeah. Excuse the fuck out of me. Yeah, missed 2 days of work. Couldn't stop coughing or sneezing. Fucking nose just waterfall in it. And there's no way I was going out in front of customers that way. So I didn't. So that's how work went. Not glad. Not thrilled about it. Because whenever, I miss 2 days, I'm the only service guy. And when I come back, we're behind. Because it's hard to catch up. We don't have a small crew to begin with. So yeah, that's how that went. This week's good so far. It's Monday, but the day was alright. Despite the fact I gotta use my own car. My own car for work. They switched insurance companies, and because of my stellar fucking record, they don't want me driving the vehicles. Not work. They want me driving them. The insurance company won't insure me, so this is the option. It's either that or I go back to installs, and I would rather shoot myself in the face. So, decisions. My car's a manual, which is fine most of the time. However, not in downtown Toronto, which is where I was today. It can actually be a pain in the ass. Fucking clutch, shift, brake, shift, clutch, brake. It made me want an automatic today. I will say that. But hey, what do you do? I am still working. I do kind of like there's no GPS on my car. They can't tell where I am. I'm going to steeple my fingers like I'm bad. Not that I screw around at work or anything, because I don't. I go job to job. I punch in the GPS and go where I'm supposed to. I don't detour or anything like that. But just knowing that they can't see me is kind of nice. Go and do the jobs, and that's it. Not worried about anybody calling me going, "Where are you?" Well, they might, but nobody can monitor the way I'm taking and judge it and criticize it and fucking email me about it. So that I'm okay with. If they ask me to put one on my car, I'm going to say no. They're only covering less than half the gas. That's the other fun part. Yeah. Fucking manager called me when we were sorting all this out. You're going to have to use your vehicle. Alright. I got to keep my job. We're going to give you 50 cents to the liter. You got to monitor your mileage. Another fucking thing to keep track of. Ed, I don't know. Having a job's great. Go to school, kids, so you can have a job, just like me. Isn't that a bitch? I'm not the first person to say this, but I'll be the next one. You go to school and do the college and all that. You're in fucking debt. Go work, to quote Fight Club, go work a job I hate to buy shit I don't need. And then, probably not in the field that you studied for. So there's that. And then you're all pissy about it. I know I am. It's, oh God, whatever. I'm not even going to rant on about it. What to do? Anyways, what's going to happen? Son of a bitch. My little live feed keeps ending, so I'm going to shut it off. Bye, folks. Go check it out. John Winding83 on Instagram. So, yeah. That's all done. All the screens have gone down. What else is there? What did I do this weekend? I sat on my ass a lot. Me and my daughter did go out and, grabbed lunch and went to the bookstore and kind of dicked around a bit. She's into the Harry Potter books, which is really cool. She's on to the second one already. She's eating them up, which is good. I never read them. I'm not going to. I don't have that much interest. I have more interest in a little more graphic things, a little more aggressive. Not that there isn't a dark side to the Harry Potters, because there is. Anybody familiar with them can vouch for that. But yeah, what else did I do? What did you do, John Winning? UFC London. Nice. UFC's on the ESPN app, which I don't have. You can't get it up here in Canada, but they're still doing it through the UFC Fight Pass, which is cool. I like that. Still have access to those free fights. This one, it was free and it was really good. It was UFC London, if I didn't say that before. It was free and it was awesome, which I liked. There's some good fights. I found like a new female fighter I really like. It's Molly McCann. Her nickname's Meatball. So it's Molly Meatball McCann, which I really like. Started following her. She's fun. I think she's British. Yeah, she's got to be. And holy crap. Tough woman. I was going to use a different language there, but I don't want her to find me. But I kind of do. Fought like a goddamn tiger. Got her eye like just tuned right up. Looked like her eye was falling out of her head, but kept going. Kept fighting, won the fight in her hometown, home crowd. Fucking really great. It was awesome. What else was it? What was that co-main event? I can't remember. But it was really good too. So yeah. Anyway, main event. Going on to the main event. Looking it up. Darren Till and Jorge Masvidal. Holy fuck. Yeah. What can I say about it? Masvidal. It's a motherfucker right there. Yeah. Took Darren Till's face off. Holy. Yeah, just landed a huge bomb on him. The fight was going good. I might argue that Till was winning it. I think he was pressing him more, but, Masvidal's got, almost 50 fights. The guy's he's a veteran, to say the least. He's a wily motherfucker. He's a wily veteran, and, Till can put him away. I don't know what's going on with Till. That's two pretty devastating losses. I say I don't know what's going on with him, but we've seen it before, haven't we? The young hot thing up and coming, and he's good. He's obviously very good. He's tough as hell. He's big. But I think, rushing him into these upper echelon guys the way they did probably wasn't the best idea. It's not paying off for him. The fucking Masvidal cracked him, man. It's like the worst kind of knockout you'll see. One big haymaker. Perfectly placed. I tweeted out, I was like, God damn, I hope Till's not dead. Is Till dead? Because he was out without hesitation. So yeah, hats off to Masvidal. He hadn't been around for a little while. I think he was doing some other stuff. But yeah, a veteran like that with the skill and the tenacity and the experience. He's still vicious as hell, but technical. It's a dangerous man. Wouldn't be surprised to see him in a title fight pretty soon. Probably see it this year. I hope so. I think he deserves it. I was never big on him before, but I never followed him or anything. So, but hey, the guy's legit. Hats off to him for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. The co-main event. Leon Edwards and Gunnar Nelson. Think Gunnar Nelson was expecting to take this one. I'm not saying he underestimated him, but whatever he thought was going to happen, this Leon Edwards, again, who I'm not familiar with, he changed his fucking plans. That's what he did. And I believe it was a decision. But yeah, I saw the whole thing, man. I mean, he beat him up. What can I say about it? Mollywopped him, really. Gunnar was hanging in there first round for sure. The second round, and just step by step kept taking him down. Gunnar's like known for the jiu-jitsu there on the ground. But yeah, Edwards really took him to it. So yeah, anyway, those are the main and the co-main of it. The fights were, I liked them. Again, free and really good. What else do you want? It's fucking, that's what you want. So that was fun. I watched that on Saturday. No fight companions, but oh well. Yeah, good fights. Good fights. Hats off to the UFC once again. And keeping with the theme, since we're doing some reviews here, reviewed the movie and the UFC. Netflix time. What's up on the Netflix? I found a really cool show. I mean, I didn't find it. It's not like I had to search for it. The thing was on like the opening banner. As soon as you put it on, it's the newest one. It's called Love, Death, and Robots. The title alone grabs my attention. And it tickled my mind about a book that I had called Fairies versus Robots. And it's a similar thing. It's a collection of... I talked about Fairies versus Robots. Was it Robots versus Fairies? I don't know which way it goes, but it's that. And it's a series of short stories. The creativity's off the hook on these. The Netflix version, too, is really one of the stories from the book, Robots versus Fairies, is in this Netflix series. And I'm not going to spoiler it or give too much away. But there's 3 robots, and they're going through a post-apocalyptic world. All the humans are gone, and they're like studying what's left, and they find like a cat and a hamburger, and they talk about what humans did with these things. It's really well done. Yeah, I always usually like really off the wall, different kind of things like that, as long as they're done right. And this one was done right. I remember, it's really cool seeing something like that, like a visual representation of a book or a story or whatever. You know, comic book, those are taken off. Those have been pretty successful. So yeah, and seeing this little short cartoon, all the stories are like 10, 12 minutes. One of them's like 7. One of the little shows. But I liked all the ones I saw so far, so definitely recommend it. But seeing the visual put together, the way they did the one story, the one from the book, I forget the title of it. It's actually just basically describes what is happening, is what the title is. And so, yeah, I had an idea of what it looked like in my head when I was reading the story. As you know, when you're reading like a fiction story, then you're gonna visualize what's going on. So seeing somebody else's representation of it was pretty cool. I liked it. To see how different it was from what I thought it would be. But yeah, and then I grabbed the book and I went and looked up the author there and checked him out on Twitter, and then I tweeted out to him. I was like, hey man, it's pretty cool seeing your story on Netflix there. And he liked my comments. Yeah, famous author. liked my comment. And I like that he liked it. So yeah, that's my silly little blurb. But that noise is my little roommate. It's my little kitty. Are you wanting to say hi? Pardon the noise. I'm pulling the mic out. Hey, Daphne. What's up? She says hi, folks, to the tens of listeners that I have. Thanks for indulging me there. Yes, the cat's name is Daphne. She's quite vocal. She's quite social. And she's my fuzzy little kitty. And I do enjoy her company as well. Most of the time. Not when it's at night. She starts meowing. She actually pawed at me one night. I don't know if she wanted to make sure I was okay or what, but just what she does, I guess. She's a silly cat. I don't know what else. Since we're on the Netflix, or no, wait, it wasn't Netflix. One of my favorite podcast guys. He's a comedian and actor, Brian Callen. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of him. Put his special out. Again, not on Netflix, but he put it on like every friggin' platform. And it was very well done. I've seen some of his other stuff before, but not his specials. He's not so big as like a Joe Rogan or Bill Burr or a Kevin Hart, but he's definitely funny. I always love his podcast and that, so I went and checked it out. It's the special itself is really well done. He's hilarious. He's different because he grew up different all over the world and stuff, and I think some of that comes through in his material and a lot of the stuff he does. But yeah, it was really funny. He's got some bits about like arguing with his wife, which I'm sure a trillion comics have done, but pardon me again. Holy crap. But his take on it, his way of doing the things it's like just different enough. And you know, he's not a clean comic, but not every other word is a swear word. So his timing in there is really it was pretty damn good. I rented it for like $4, worth every fucking dime. You know, laughed my ass off for an hour. But yeah, the different platforms and entertainment these days. When I say entertainment, I'm talking like watching TV and screens. I mean, what is it all the time now? It's Instagram TV. It's Instagram story. It's the Netflix, YouTube. YouTube's a huge one. I think a lot about all this stuff, and then I discovered a new friggin' comedian. I'm looking at Instagram right now. I'm gonna put that shit down because I'm stuttering. God damn, dude. So you start talking about it, you automatically reach for your fucking device. I didn't have the thing for almost 2 weeks. Now I have it back. Right back to what I was doing before. You know what? It was kind of refreshing not having the damn thing. But it is... tripping over my words here. Entertainment. The way it's changing. It used to be, you know, way back when black and white TV and radio, and there was like 2 fucking companies that ran all that, and now and then it was like TV, and there was a lot of channels, but still the flow of information was controlled by the networks. You had to get in with them, you had to sign with them, they controlled everything. Now it's all crumbling. It's deteriorating because of YouTube, Instagram, social media, because of technology, right? Because of the cell phones, because of the internet. Anybody can make a show, and these YouTubers have proven it, and anybody can be on the radio, which is, podcast is the new radio. I'm not saying radio is going to die. I don't think it will. The radio shows, maybe. But, I still like listening to music. I'm sure people would argue and say, oh, you can stream. Yeah. If you want to pay for it. The one thing radio still has is that it's free. It's free. It's super easy to use. Those two things keep it afloat. They keep it going. I still like listening to music. I put my podcasts on. I love listening to them. But once they're done, I've gone through the good ones and I can't find anything good. Throw on the radio. It's time to just kind of in the car, got music going and cruise. Nothing wrong with all that. But yeah, the way the big networks and all that they better get on board or they're going to end up like Blockbuster. They're going to end up like the music industry when Napster came along. Better be on top of it. And you are seeing it. A lot of companies, I think like NBC and Disney, and they're all opening their own streaming services. Their own version of Netflix. I wouldn't say YouTube. It's not like YouTube. I'm talking like produced and written shows. And yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool. I do like it. I can do this. Obviously not huge. I don't know if it ever will be. But again, I do enjoy it. Keep doing it. And yeah, I believe that pretty much does it. Yeah, man. This was a real heavy review one, which is fine. Go see Captain Marvel. Check out Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. Definitely check out Brian Callen's special, Complicated Apes. Funny Gentleman. You can find it. I don't know, Google it. It'll come up. I believe it's on Apple TV, and I got it through the Play Store. Sure, it's everywhere else. I think that'll do her. I'm almost 20 after 11. I probably got a long day tomorrow, which comes with its own complications that I'm actually not going to get into right now. I'll talk about it later. Again, I've been talking about doing this twice a week. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, it's late. The cat's asleep. I want to be asleep. Have a good one out there. Night all.